Boys, the market is crashing in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, and there are a couple things you need to know, as well as a couple of players you need to buy. Let's talk about it. And hey, look at the detail, boys. Yeah, call me Swift Rug, and big shout out to the fan that made that. That was actually fan art. It's a custom rug. Honestly, one of the coolest things I've received from doing YouTube. All right, now let's get back on track with the video, and let's start it off by talking about why the market's crashing. Because boys, some of the best cards in this game, 87s, 86s, they've gone down in price 30 to 50%. And honestly, when I show you these numbers, you're gonna be like, damn, that card is super inexpensive. Now let's talk about why we got this drop. There are three main reasons you gotta know, and number one is the glitch that happened yesterday. Fellas, if you didn't know, there was a glitch in the game which gave people a ton of training. Right now, I've got 9.8k training. And of course, with my training points, what am I going to do with them? Well, I can't open up mystery packs because EA Sports removed those from the game, so I can either open up game time player packs or breakout player packs. And if I go through here and open up, say for example, game time player packs, well, I'm going to be pulling 80s, I'm going to be pulling 84s, I'm going to be pulling 87s, and naturally, as more and more people pull those pieces, well, the prices of the champion 87s is just going to come down in price because there's more and more of the other cards in circulation. Now, additionally, reason number two is we got an overall increase in this game, and with an overall increase comes two things. Now, number one, the demand for cards that aren't the highest in this game just generally go down. 86s, 87s, they're less in demand because now people know, okay, I can buy an 88. And generally what's going to happen is any of the cards that aren't the highest in this game just go down in price. It's just human nature and natural to happen in really any Madden. And then the second point associated with the overall bump is whenever we get an overall bump, we also get a pack odds increase, meaning when I go through here and open up, say for example, my 70 plus player pack, or that's actually a bad example, say when I go through here and open up my core elite pack, the odds on this have been boosted, people are pulling better cards, and just naturally there's more supply of these better players because whoever opened up this pack before, well, they're just pulling better cards. To buy Madden 25 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Okay, so the market's gone down, but who should you buy? Let's start it off by going from highest to lowest. I've got some 87s I'm going to talk about, then some 86s and some 85s you guys should be buying and that I've bought as well. Now, card number one, I'm not going to lie, I dropped this one on the tweeter yesterday, but Micah Parsons, his higher overall player, boys, his 87 overall is selling at a very, very solid price. You can buy this card at 230 to 240k. He's got 87 speed, 87 excel, 88 finesse move, and 82 block shed. Those stats are amazing, but this card just plays amazing. If you've used this card in game, you know how good he is. One of the best pass rushers in this game. I personally went through and bought this card yesterday. I love the price point here, and I think this card is a great buy at that number. Realistically, will he come down in price over time? Absolutely. Every card does, but I don't see him dropping a ton below 200k anytime soon. Now, before we talk about the next couple of players I want you guys buying, and before I actually make some more of these upgrades live in this video, because boys, some of these deals are just too good to pass up. Yesterday, we hit an awesome deal on Underdog Fantasy. We made a nice little pick two slip. We had James Cook to score the first touchdown, and we had Jaden Daniels to score a rushing or receiving touchdown. He probably wasn't going to receive the ball, but he did rush it in. And that turned $15 into almost $300. A massive amount of winnings for only a $15 entry. If you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, they're a place where you can make higher or lower player picks. I'm going to leave it linked in the description. If you want to get signed up on the app, I post my picks on Twitter, and I post my picks on my YouTube community tab every single time there's an NFL game. And if you want to try it out, it's actually a super fun app. I'll leave it linked in the description, and it's available in a lot more states than most of you guys think. Also, use code SWIFT, boys. All right, card number two. I know this one just came out recently, but Tyreek Hill, aka the Cheetah, is only selling for $240k. And honestly, you can probably get this card at like $220k. An 88 speed receiver at that price point. How could he not make this video? I think the price point is amazing. The route running stats are all really good on the card. The spec catch is really the only thing that you can point to and be like, damn, I wish that was higher. But this Tyreek Hill card, I got him on my team. Almost every single player I'm showing you in this video, I have on my team because I think they're all unbelievable value. This Tyreek Hill card at 230k, I mean, tell me that doesn't feel like an unbelievable deal. All right, now the next player I'm going to show you guys in this video might be my favorite deal of them all. Paul Krause, center fielder right here, is 180k, and realistically, you can probably get this card for cheaper. I'm going to go through and buy him right now. As a user defender, he's one of the best users in Madden. I'm not using this card as a deep safety, I'm using him as a user. 87 speed, 88 zone coverage, standards is good if you're not using him and he's just going to be in the box, but he's 6'3", 200 pounds, 84 acceleration is nice. If we take a look at his change of direction, it's 87, and this card is going to be a lot more fluid than using some of the linebackers in this game. Like, I've been using Chance Campbell for a good bit of time. He's not super fluid, but this Paul Krause card, I mean, he's very fluid. He's got those nice fluid hips, as you can see in the photo. Look at that, bro. Open the gate, close the gate. He can do it if you need it. Gotta love when coaches make you do the open the gate, close the gate before the game. But this Paul Krause card right here, getting back on track, I think is absolutely awesome. And if you end up using him as a deep safety, he can also play really well there. 87 speed, 88 excel. Basically the same stats as Javon Holland, who sells for almost 200,000 coins more. At 180, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, bro. This card's a great deal. We just picked him up live in this video. All right, now another dog who is on my team as well is going to be Patrick Surtain. Now, Pat Surtain, the only reason why I'm less all in on this card is the speed. He's selling for a great price at 150k, unbelievable deal, but 86 speed. This is the first player I've showed you guys in this video that is 86 speed. Every single other player I showed you is 87 or more, meaning their longevity on your team might be a little bit longer than this Pat Surtain card. At his cost, I think he's an unbelievable corner, and if we just look at the cornerback market in Madden 25 right now, there's not a ton, if any, like really good options you guys need. So for me personally, I think the Surtain at the price point is awesome. Realistically, if you want to make an upgrade sometime soon on this card, you can, but if you buy this card at like 150k right now, realistically, when you go to sell him, I don't think he's going to be going for less than like 100. So out of pocket, you maybe lose 50k in a couple of weeks when you sell him off, but the price right now, and when you compare him to some of the other corners in this game, I think he's an unreal deal. Now we got another 86 to show you guys, boys. It is Maserati Marv. This Maserati Marv card is one of my favorite cards I've used in all of Madden 25. He's selling at 190k, and the stats on the player are unreal. 87 speed, great height, great route running, great catching. This is basically like Randy Moss out there, I swear. This card is unreal. If you haven't used him, I recommend it. If you get him at 170, I think you're getting an unreal deal on the card, and I strongly recommend. I don't have him right now just because I'm upgrading to Drake London in like 2 days from now, so I pre-sold this card. But if you do have an extra wide receiver slot to fill on your team, or you want to upgrade one of your slots, Maserati's awesome. All right, now briefly, a little bit of love for the offensive lineman, because if you are looking for an upgrade at right tackle or left tackle, they are important positions. I'm not going to talk about these cards very long, but Rashawn Slater is the first card we have right here. He's an 85 overall from the breakout promo, sells at like 80,000 coins. Stats are really, really solid. Pass blocking stats are better than the run blocking, which is more important because running the ball doesn't work very well in this game. 86 pass block, 87 finesse, 86 power. Very good card. And then if you need to go through here and grab a right tackle, Jack Conklin is probably your move. Me personally, I actually have some solid tackles right now, but Jack Conklin is 132k. He's probably the right tackle for you. And those are the cards you need to buy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.